Good morning and welcome to your morning Qigong routine. Or if you're watching the replay, this could be afternoon or possibly early evening. I don't necessarily recommend this routine right before bed because it can be rather energizing unless you're one of those people who can, do something fairly active right before bed and still sleep like a baby. Okay, so we're going to get started. As always with any exercise routine, and I'll just stress this for working with me, please do what works for your body. I'm not inside your body, so I don't know what works for you on any given day, and our bodies are slightly different every day. So let's start with legs, about shoulder width apart. Mine are often a little bit wider because that's my comfort level. And let's bring our hands over the lower abdomen, the belly. This is the best way to bring chi, life force energy, into the body. So we're going to start with nice deep belly breathing. So on an inhale, expand your belly. As you exhale, belly goes back towards the spine. And we're inhaling and exhaling through the nose here. So inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, belly goes back towards the spine. Inhale, exhale, and continue. One more time. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly goes back towards the spine. Now we're going to do spinal cord breathing. So bringing the arms up, a little bit like a goalpost, looking up, chin up as you inhale. And then as you exhale, we'll come forward and down, curving through the spine, forearms towards each other, and tucking the chin. As we inhale up, tuck the tailbone, looking up to the ceiling, shoulders dropping down, and we exhale down, tucking the chin. Inhale up, exhale down. This is great to get energy into the spine. One more time. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Float the arms down to the sides. Now we're going to turn from the hips and the waist, allowing the arms to knock on the low back, the waist, the sides. We're keeping our weight centered, and we're just turning, looking over the opposite shoulder. And always continuing to breathe. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. Now with a light fist, we're going to knock on the upper chest, just below the shoulder blade, the collarbone. This is activating our lungs. We're knocking on lung 1 and 2 points. And then with an open palm that is slightly cupped, we're going to knock up over the shoulders. This is great to activate the energy meridian, the energy pathway going up to the brain. Great for clarity of thinking. And also great to get some energy in any tightness that you have in the neck and shoulders. And then back down to the chest. And then the waist and the low back. On your next exhale, cease knocking on the body and let your arms sway. Open your fingers. Have them spread nice and wide. Feel the air flowing through your fingers. And then slow this down. Slow it right down until you come to stillness. And just notice if you feel energy moving through your body, you feel a little more energized than when we started. So now we're going to do Qi massage, get even more energy activated in the body. So we're going to light fists, we're going to knock up and down the chest, up and down on the sternum. Getting even more energy activated in the lungs. And then come over to one side. We're knocking on that lung 1 and 2 point. Then we're going to open to the palm and slap all the way down the arm to the wrist. Turn the arm over and slap all the way up to the neck and shoulders. Nice activation here. Back to the chest. Back down. Activating the yin meridians on the inside of the arms and the yang meridians on the outside. Let's do this one more time. Switch hands. Coming over to the other side. And open to the palm and slap down to the wrist. Turn the arm over, slapping up the outside. 2 more times. Back to knocking up and down on the chest. And now on our exhales, we'll exhale with a sigh, like ha. So inhale through the nose. And then mouth exhales are great to release stagnant and stuck energy. One more time. And then just bring your arms down to your sides. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel that energy moving. You feel tingling in your hands. Beautiful. We're going to continue with this chi massage. So with the backs of the hands, we're going to knock on the kidneys, the low back, all the way down to the tailbone, all the way up, even getting the adrenals on top of the kidneys. Knocking up and down here, getting the energy activated. This is also great for the spine. And then we're going to turn the hands around next time you come down. Open to the palms, and we're going to slap down the outside and the backs of the legs. All the way down to the ankles, then come inside the legs, and we're going to slap up the inside of the legs. Come back around. I'm going to do this 2 more times. Slapping down the outside of the legs, the backs of the legs, and then the inside of the legs. Backs of the legs are the yang meridians, the energy pathways. Inside the legs, yin meridians. And then we're going to get the leg gates here. So closing the hands, loose fist, we're going to activate the leg gates. So here we're going to bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Beautiful. Now just hold the hands here. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel that energy moving. Awesome. Now with light loose fists, we're going to knock right over the navel. And then come up to the solar plexus, just below the ribs. This can be a tight, sore spot, so as always, I always remind you numerous times, please do what works for your body. We never want any pain or discomfort in QiGong. A nice stretch, activation's great. Pain? No, no pain. And then below the belly button, right onto the belly, the lower dantian. Now we're going to do clockwise circles. So come up on your right. I'm doing your mirror image. Down on your left. Getting the digestive organs activated here. All our internal organs. This is so good to wake everything up. Get those digestive juices flowing. Only caveat is don't recommend doing this too much if you've just eaten, especially a large meal within, I don't know, you know what works for you, maybe within the last hour. But again, everybody's digestive systems work at a different rate too. Beautiful. Then we're going to come right back over the navel, the belly button. Okay, and let's just put our hands right over here. Close the eyes. Feel that energy moving. Beautiful. So now we're going to do a move to activate our side ribs and help release some energy. So bringing your arms up and then turning at your hips and your waist as you bend your knees. You're going to want one arm in front, one in back. And then you bend the knees and you come back to center. You pause here as you straighten your legs. Bend the legs again, and then we're going to go over to the other side. So the other arm is in front, the other arm is in back. And so we inhale as we come center, exhale out the mouth as we turn. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. This is a great move to do anytime you want to release some stress. Doesn't matter the time of day. Mouth exhales are great for clearing, purging stuck energy. Also, this is a great move to do if you do a lot of sitting during the day. Getting a bit of pump going here in the legs. Great for the side ribs. Great to dispel stress. One more each side. Back to center and drop the arms. Fantastic. Okay, let's bring our hands, open palms over the low back, over the kidney area. We're going to breathe into our kidneys. So I'm going to turn around. Hands are here at your low back, breathing into the kidneys. So as you inhale, send the breath back to the kidneys and tuck your tailbone a bit. As you exhale, straighten that back up a bit. So inhale, tucking the tailbone. Exhale, just releasing it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, tucking the tailbone. And exhale. Do a few more of these. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now release your arms. Wanted to do those breaths as we go into a move called the turtle, just connected to the kidneys. So sliding your hands down, and this is where you're going to honor your body and do the posture that works for you. So you may just come down this far. We're going to do this and breathe into the kidneys. Or if it's available to you, come right down with your elbows on your knees. And we're going to inhale here. Inhale into the kidneys. Tuck the tailbone. Then release. And again, I want to show you the other one. If bending this far is not good for you, up here, you can inhale into the kidneys, tuck the tailbone. As you do that, as you release, release everything. Or you can be down here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to the kidneys. Exhale. Inhale, sending that breath to your low back. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now, bring your hands to your knees. Even if you're already here, just start from here, and then we're going to slowly roll up. Slowly. Just notice, you may feel a rush of energy that comes all the way up to the top of your body. And now we're going to bring that energy back down with pulling down the heavens. So inhale up. Exhale down. bringing that energy into our belly, our lower dantian. Do that again. Inhale up. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Hands over the belly. Take a couple of breaths here. We're going to do this again. Want your legs slightly wider than shoulder width. Toes pointing out just a bit. And again, do what works for your body. So you can be here, or you can be down here. And this time we're going to go one step further. We're going to bring, if this is available to you, we're going to bring the elbows off the knees, elbows inside the knees as we breathe. So inhale into the low back as you tuck your tailbone. And then release. Inhale into the low back, the kidneys. One more time. Actually, we'll do two more. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale. Then bring the hands to the kidneys or to the knees again, and we're going to roll up very slowly. Coming all the way up. Feel that rush of energy that comes up. Fantastic. Just feel into that. Now we're going to pull down the heavens again. So inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Bring your hands over your belly. Bring your feet back in a little bit here. Awesome. Now let's spread the feathers. Palms down towards the earth, arms spread. Bring your ear over to the shoulder, whichever side you like. A couple of nice breaths in here. Slowly roll the head back and forth here. Inhale as your head comes up. Exhale, either through the mouth or through the nose as your chin comes forward. If you have a lot of neck and shoulder tightness, you may wish to do mouth exhales as your chin comes forward. Help get rid of that tight, stuck energy. Awesome. Next time your chin comes forward, bring it to the chest, roll it over to the other side, ear to the shoulder. Feel that stretch on the opposite side of the neck and the shoulder. Let's slowly start to roll the head up on an inhale, down as you exhale. One more time. Bring that chin down to the chest. Awesome. Now we're going to take a wider stance again. Hands down to the knees, just above the knees. And we're going to slowly start to move the body like a river. So bring the weight over to one side, likely your left. So then as we go towards the right, you go hips, torso, head. Hips, torso, head. And you can be up higher. You can be whatever height works for you. So you can be up here. Imagine you're moving your body like seaweed under the water. At least that's the visual that works for me. And if it's available to you, come down a little further. A little bit of work into the legs here. And then hinge forward, looking down at the ground, if that's available to you. If not, stay higher. Next time you come to center, pause, and we're going to come over into a forward fold. So come forward, let the head hang, feel a nice stretch in the backs of the hamstrings. Have the knees bent as much or as little as works for you. Releasing through the low back. Don't forget to breathe. We never want to hold the breath. Okay, bending through the knees. Slowly, slowly roll up. Then one hand over the back of the other. We're going to reach all the way up into a nice, gentle back bend, pushing the hips forward. And then we're going to exhale, come back down. Bending the knees and inhale as you roll up. We're going to continue with full body flow. Exhaling as we come forward and down. Inhaling as we come up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Next time you come up, we'll pause here. And then slowly bring the arms down to the sides. Come back into that shoulder width stance. Letting the tailbone drop down towards the floor. The crown of your head up to the sky. Shoulder blades dropped down and back. And we're going to shake. Shake it all out. Shake the legs. Release through the neck and the head. And we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale with the sigh, the ha sound, which is the heart sound. One more time. And then just slow it down, come to stillness. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the energy moving in your body. You may feel tingling in your fingers. Beautiful. Then open your eyes, coming back to the room as we go into our flows. And generally for our flows, unless we're doing healing sounds or it's indicated otherwise, we generally inhale and exhale through the nose. So inhale as you float the arms up. The weight is a little bit more into your heels. Exhaling down, weight a little bit more towards your toes, but always full foot connected to the ground. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bring your arms around in front of you. What nice soft bend in the elbows, the arms away from the torso. You want some openness here to allow for the energy to move. Palms facing upwards. I'm going to do the movement for the 5 element flows. The first element is the metal element, and that's connected to the lungs. And this move is called Buddha holds up the earth. So we raise the hands up, palms facing towards the chest, the lungs, and then we spiral the hands outward so the palms and the thumbs are up. And then as we bring the arms down, we spiral the hands back, facing towards you, back down to this starting position. The breath is, we inhale as we're coming up, spiral the hands out, exhale as we come down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Float the arms down to the sides. As we go into our next element, which is the water element, and that's connected to your kidneys at the low back, we hinge at the hips and the waist, float the arms forward, backs of the hands towards each other, and then we straighten up, bringing the hands up the midline of the body, and then we come out and down. This is called the fountain. So hinging at the hips and the waist, backs of the hands towards each other, we inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Imagine you've got a bubbling spring under the earth, underneath the soles of your feet. And you're bringing the energy of that water up through the soles of your feet, up through the insides of your legs, up to your abdomen, and then all the way up to your chest. Bringing that beneficial water energy up through the body. And as we exhale down, sending any non-beneficial energy out and down to the earth. Mother Earth can always compost non-beneficial energy. So it's never hurting the earth, sending that energy. It's like creating beautiful organic material for your life. One more. Beautiful. Let's bring our arms and hands back to this position. As we go into the wood element, which is connected to your liver, the right side of your ribs. So we're going to do a move called tree sways in the wind. So turning to your right, bringing your hands all the way up above your head. Nice, soft, loose wrists and fingers pointing down towards your crown. You turn to the front, and then you float the arms out and down, back to the starting position. So for the breath, we pause here, turn to your left. Inhale as you bring the hands up. Pause the breath as you turn to the front, exhaling down. Pausing the breath here. Turn, inhale up. Pause the breath. Turn, pause the breath. Inhale, pause the breath. Exhale, and continue. This time, as we do the earth element, you can imagine you've got tree roots growing out, soles of your feet, down into the earth, keeping you centered and grounded. Creating resilience. And as sometimes I get altered, probably a lot of times I get altered as I'm doing this practice, I may have said that this is for the earth element, but it's actually for the wood element. So again, I'm not sure what I said, but this is for the wood element. Let's do one more each side. Inhale up, exhaling down. Inhale up, exhale down. And as we transition out of the wood element, bring the arms up, nice roundness. Pretend you're hugging a tree that is the size of the roundness of your arms. If you were to have your fingers slightly away from each other like this, you may feel some energy running through your fingers. This posture is called Embrace the Tree. As we transition into the fire element, which is connected to the heart and the pericardium, the sac around the heart, bring your right hand down, palm facing towards the earth. Shift your weight to the left, turn the hips and the waist, and then switch your hands. Bottom hand coming up in front of the heart, your palms facing towards your heart. Bottom hand facing towards the earth. Shift your weight to the right, turn at the hips and the waist, and switch your hands. So it's shift the weight, turn, switch the hands. Shift, turn, switch hands. And continue that. This is called cloudy hands. Your top hand, arm is your heart protector. Bottom hand is like it's flowing across a nice cool body of water. So if you've got too much fire, too much agitation in your heart, you could cool it off with the water in this bottom hand. So your top elbow is always directing the direction in which you're flowing. Always flowing in the direction of this elbow. Let's do one more in each direction, starting now. And when you come back to center, pause as we go into our fifth and final element. And that final element is the earth. And that's connected to the spleen on the left side of your ribs, also to your stomach, your pancreas. So bending at the knees and the hips and the waist, palms facing down towards the earth, float the arms out and around, and then palms come up on about a 45-degree angle into the abdomen. So we exhale as we come out, inhale as we come in, bringing beneficial energy into these digestive organs. So we do this move called pebble in the pond. So you could imagine that your body is a pebble. It's been tossed into the pond, and your arms are the ripples. So we exhale non-beneficial energy out. Inhale beneficial digestive energy into the lower abdomen. Exhaling out. Inhaling in. One more time. Now we're going to pull down the heavens. So inhale up, exhale down, smoothing out all the energy that we just cultivated. And bringing any excess energy in the head down through the heart into our lower dantian, our lower belly, for use throughout the rest of the day. One more time. Inhale up. Exhaling down. Hands over the belly. Bringing the legs closer together. Closing the eyes. Allow the legs to soften. Soften the ankles and the knees and the hips. And as you do that, you'll likely find your body wants to rock and sway. Allow it to do that. This is called bamboo in the wind. Allow your body to rock and sway, finding its own center. And then open your eyes, come back to the room. The colors may seem brighter. Let your arms go. Beautiful. Shake out whatever you need. That's your practice for today. I'm super grateful for you joining me. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.